Hi guys, this is Tammy again with Mandy from Seek Heavenly Things. And like I said in my previous video, I'm doing a few today, so I have the same outfit on. Jesus prophesied that there's going to be a lot more hate towards us. But you guys have to understand that we are nothing special. In Jesus's eyes, all of his children are special. And he chooses all of us, but it's up to us to come to him and to know his true salvation. And he even said, if anyone is led in their spirit to start posting these posts on your own page, TikTok or YouTube, that you certainly can, which is so exciting. But you just go on Mandy's page and start with part 1, and I believe just go up. It's pretty much in order. But that's exciting, guys. If you feel led in your spirit to start posting, please start posting. And I have to be honest, I'm a little fearful of all the hate that's going to increase. And that's a fear that I have to deal with myself, and give it to Jesus. People are so hateful. And when you're hateful like that, there is something that you need to purge from your own heart. No one should hate each other. We really shouldn't. And we live in a fallen world, and darkness was put in us from the very beginning. There's sin everywhere, guys. That's why Jesus came down and finished all sins on the cross, and he doesn't look at us as a sinner anymore. So why are you looking at yourself as a sinner? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, we're really just trying to share his messages. That's it. That's it. He is speaking. He really, truly is. And how are you going to feel when you finally realize that he is speaking? How are you going to feel when you have denied him this entire time? That's not what we want. It's just really sad. And I understand being hesitant about this, because it's strange. It's kind of crazy. I get that. That's why we always say to take it to him and ask. Anyways, but I'm the emotional one in the group, I think. No, I'm just kidding, but I don't know. Anyways, let me just start. This is posted on Mandy's page on 1/30/2026. It's Blue Moon Prophecies and Dreams. Guys, Jesus is showing you how he's drawing so close to all of us by the order of events. Look at Cassie from Faith Over Fear 44 shared this blue moon pic. I have personally never seen a blue moon, have you? And it was a very cool pic. This is super cool. Thanks, Jesus, for using your people to wake up your children. Blue moon, these are blue moon prophecies. This was given to Mandy. Oh, no, sorry. It was a dream on 8/20/2024. My dream had to do with McKenna and counting from 8:31. Another prophet talked about it as well. I believe Andrew was in it as well. I said, in my dream, the blue moon has passed, but Jesus said there was a window and a countdown. Because it lands on this day, it is correct. Second dream, we were going through the journey after we went back to the future. The 12 was struggling with spiritual warfare, and Jesus in the dream was teaching everyone, and he said, don't lose faith, I am coming. And then on 8/1/2024, oh my God, guys, at 12:43 a.m., Jesus just put a vision of a cloud of smoke and closed my eyes in the spirit and wouldn't let me open them. Then he said over and over, the smoke is coming, my child, then shook the heck out of me. Wow, it was intense. I felt the smoke. It was a huge cloud everywhere. Woke up at 2:43 the first time to Let's Fly Away from Frank Sinatra. Then 4:10 on the song Blue Moon with Trumpets. So I dreamt last night that Jesus called a Zoom at 4:10 in the morning and he ended at 10:04. But it seemed like the ending. I was talking to Cassie in my dream and I said, Jesus is calling the Zoom. It's about to end. Then on 6/11/2024, I fell back to sleep. I had a dream. I just heard, is there a blue moon tonight? Then he started to give me the song Blue Moon, Are You Standing Alone? I woke up at 4 4:11 a.m. and it was 11:40, the Grease movie, right when they were playing the Blue Moon song in my dream, and they are about to moon the camera. LOL. Blue moon is the super moon, August 31st. Jesus gave me another dream a while ago when I was with G in my dream. The journey ended and we finally were together again before I woke up, and I heard, look at the 8:31 moon. You will be excited about it. In my dream, I was changed. I had an hourglass figure. I was tiny and I was in a hotel room with G, and we were about to align the planets, and Cassie called because Jesus called a Zoom and woke me up. 1/31/2025. I am showing my people and how I am using it to show my true design, and how by using the blue moon and this is from Jesus, blue moon and the dark moon, moving everything over into the next moon phase, correlating all calendars and mirrors, reflecting off all the worlds. You will see how it all converges, which is why you have the Mandela effect, and which is why you are seeing two moons or more. You're seeing two moons or more because it is a mirrored image reflecting off one another in the other worlds. I am now showing you. 1/19/2024. Jesus describes the new month in his words. The new moon started the blue moon. The blue moon is a substantial mirror. You have to count backwards, starting from the end of the cycles. It's the new way of counting, figuring both moons. You have to look at it like halftime. A day is equal to two moons divided in half. Then from the beginning, you count 2 times per day, factoring in the halves. That will give you correct day count. They are together, not separately. Do not get it? Do you get it? That's how you look at the moon, and that's why I said halftime. 10/25/24. Pistis Sophia book talks about the moon being on the 15th. Jesus said it starts on the 16th, meaning the next month. He was saying he used the 8 days of creation. He said if you look at the month, you need to look at it as half. 8 days for the blue moon, 8 days for the dark moon. Now he explained to me what they're doing is they're adding days to the calendars because you can't see what the moon is doing because of the images of the other worlds with the reflections. So because of the other worlds, they are able to use that mirrored image to trick us. So that's why we can't see what the moon is doing all the time. And I think that's also why the moon disappears sometimes. That they can't explain right. So that's basically what he is saying. So he told us to start on 3/15, but he said because it's the first one you add 1 day. I guess because it's just where he's starting to show us the count. And he also said to leave room for the time zone. 10/11/2025. But you have to understand the calendars have been changed, which they have. 2025 did not even start until 6/16/2025. That is because of how they changed the calendars, adding days to the Gregorian, because God's calendar is only 16 days. It's 8 days of the dark moon, it's 8 days of the blue moon, and every 15th day is the full moon, which starts the beginning of the month of day 16, which is actually day 1 for the next month. And because they added so many days on the Gregorian calendar, you have to look at 2 months like 1 month because everything is halftime. 8/19/2024 is a summary. The blue moon is very significant. Crossing over the Jordan in the promised land is very significant. Okay, yeah, I think it's the message from Jesus. I'm going to turn the dial back and give you time. As I'm doing that, I will be pulling out of the wilderness, giving them their next assignment, putting them on missions. They will be going to heaven to get their new roles assigned to them, their new alias, their new alias, their passports, their money, everything they need for travel, and their new living situations here on earth to wake up the nations. Let's just call this mission, my undercover angels, stick it to the devil. Now let's focus on the blessings once you get out of the wilderness. Many have given up so much for me, so I will return sevenfold. You will live like the rich and the famous because I need you to travel and be able to complete these missions, so you will have means to do it. I know you have many questions and you're wondering about your families, but when the time comes and I change you after the dials turned back, they will know that you traveled from the future and what's happening to you. They will remember. I'm giving that gift to your family. They will remember you were once in the future trying to wake up my children, so when you change in front of them, they will know where you have gone, and those people will also witness to friends and families and the people they come in contact with.
with. It's time to take the next step and turn the dial back and prove that we were once in the future. I will have everything you need when you make it out of the wilderness. I will have you all set up. You will have a small marriage ceremony with your passports, your new name, and I will send you out on to your adventures. Once everyone gets out of the wilderness and the missions are complete, I will dial it back forward, and that is when it happens in the world, and the blue moon is very significant because you have entered into heaven. You are now citizens of heaven because you've changed into your glorious bodies, and you have your heavenly bodies, and when you come back on these missions before the great tribulation starts, you will be cloaked like angels, and the devil cannot do anything about it because you are citizens in heaven. You see, my plan is perfect and pleasing, and they will want to pull the switch and strike it down. And that's when the Jesus clock went off. But they won't be able to do it because I have to allow it to happen. And they will not have any authority over you now that you are a citizen in heaven. So your pages and everything that you have done are now mine. And the devil can't touch you. You will witness online proving and having everything you need that you were once in the future, showing I am speaking. And you will also be in your glorious bodies, proving you have changed. You will no longer be who you were in the past. You will be who you were always made to be in heaven. You will be with your soulmates, living the lives you have always dreamed of, and whatever you have asked me shall be given to you. Daniel is going to start posting because he's going to know that every word that I have spoken has been true, because he will have his memories back. I'm using individuals and families to wake up the world because you were all part of my original kingdom. So some fell in the beginning and some made it, but you all signed over your will to me when you accepted the position as an elder. I love you all and get excited because the next phase is truly here. You're about to see the supernatural, and the ones that are called to go now, they will feel the symptoms right away. I am Yeshua HaMashiach. I come in the flesh. I bled and died on the cross, and I rose on the third day, and I am speaking, and I love you. 12/11/2024. Yes, I have revealed my true calendar now. All the other calendars that I gave are for a purpose. They all tie into the main calendar, but the calendar days have been changed. They have been lying to you. The month starts with the full moon. There is the 8 days of the blue moon. There is the 8 days of the dark moon, but on the 16th day starts the new moon. So 16 converges until day 1 for the new month. And on the 15th is the full moon on every month, which is why, according to their calendar, the Gregorian, but I am not confirming these years yet because there's another mystery that I'm going to teach my people. And I'll post, anyways, if you go on the community post, you can see the picture that was posted. All right, guys. Love y'all.